In these times where social networks dictate what success is, one question arises. What does it really mean to be a star? Many believe it's measured by luxury, sunsets shared from expensive villas, or brands displayed at airports. But amid this spectacle of appearances, there are still people who choose authenticity. One of them is Demet Özdemir. For the general public, Demet is a beautiful, talented actress with an enviable international career. However, what truly sets her apart is her way of living fame. Unlike many, she firmly protects her private life. While others display every moment, she chooses silence, enjoying a quiet coffee instead of photographers' flashes. Demet has not sacrificed her essence to the entertainment world. She has clear priorities: helping without seeking recognition, sharing without needing to post, loving without putting it on display. Each of her choices reflects balance, moral strength, and an authenticity that is now rare. Many compare her to Neslihan Atagul, not only for her beauty or international success, but for the sober elegance with which both face fame. Many compare her to Neslihan Atagul, not only for her beauty or international success, but for the sober elegance with which both face fame. They prefer to be rather than to seem. In an industry fed by scandals and dramas, their serenity disturbs those who fuel the media circus. Demet shows that true success isn't found in luxury cars, yachts, or expensive watches, but in keeping a clean soul. She moves people with her sincerity, with her human way of being present even when off camera. Technicians, colleagues, and those around her agree. She's not a diva. She's an authentic person who greets with a smile and truly listens. Her story breaks the myth that fame must come with excess. One can succeed while staying human, be in the spotlight without selling their soul. That's why Demet Özdemir is not just a successful actress, but an example of elegant resilience, a declaration of principles in a world that has forgotten what it means to be human. In a world full of crisis and extravagance, she is always remembered for her sincerity, talent, and humility. And that warmth we feel when hearing her name reflects her authenticity. Demet doesn't just act with art, she lives with art. When we speak of Demet Özdemir, we're not just speaking of an actress. We speak of a woman who has achieved what few manage in a world where fame is often fleeting. She has conquered not only the screen, but also hearts. Every time we see her, whether in a soap opera, an interview, or simply on her social networks, we feel that special energy that distinguishes her, that essence that, as many say, transcends everything. Demet is unique. This is not simply a compliment, but a reality repeated daily by thousands of her followers. Her beauty is undeniable, yes, but it would be unfair to reduce her only to physical appearance. What truly captivates about Demet is that magical combination of talent, humility, intelligence, and a natural light that requires no artifice. As one admirer said, an explosion of beauty, talent, and humility. Words that define her with impressive clarity. Throughout her career, Demet has shown a maturity rarely seen in show business. She could have been swept away by scandals and superficiality that often accompany fame. But she chose a different path: discretion, inner elegance, refusing to sell her private life to the highest bidder. And that today is a true act of courage. As someone rightly said, Demet is authentic, sincere, perfect, discreet, very intelligent and insightful. Many speak of her story with Yaman, a story that captivated millions, fueling the dreams of an audience that still, in silence, continues to hope for that love. She has not needed big headlines or public romances to keep shining. Her work speaks for her. Every role she plays shows her artistic growth, her ability to move us, to make us feel every nuance of her characters. And despite all that success, she remains, as one follower said, a woman who perhaps waits, like all of us, for someone to simply and tenderly say, "I love you." Because behind the diva, behind the acclaimed actress, there is also a sensitive woman with dreams, desires, and a heart that, like any other, longs for companionship and understanding. Demet reflects a generation of strong, independent women who do not renounce their humanity. She has proven that one can succeed without losing one's essence, without selling one's soul for a bit of fleeting fame. Her inner light illuminates every step she takes, and that's why more people admire her every day. While the world keeps spinning and trends change, she remains. She doesn't need to shout to be heard, nor scandals to stay present. She is simply Demet Özdemir, talented, authentic, elegant, and above all, real. And perhaps that's what we admire most about her. In a world where everything seems artificial, Demet represents that rare authenticity that restores our faith, that true artists, true people still exist. And that's why every time we see or hear her, our admiration grows a little more. Because she doesn't just play roles, she touches the soul of those who follow her. And that is not something you learn. You are born with it.